the Stacy songs, Stacy's
Stacy's mom has got it going on.
And Come On, Feel the Noise, I got that one too.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, so I got them both on that one.
Which is funny because I used to play in a band years ago with a guy from
decades.
Years ago, probably decades, yeah. With a guitar player from American Head Charge. And that guy, actually, when he was in American Head Charge, the story goes that he was in a bar with, what was her? Was it Rachel Hunter? Is that correct? The
Australian model.
Yeah, the model.
Yeah.
And the one that was on Stacy's mom in the video.
Oh, okay.
And,
was she the one that married Rod Stewart?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's in the bar. She's hitting on him with her sister. They want to go to a party, and he's got no money. He's like, man, I don't want to look like the biggest bonehead around. And they're like, we'll take care of everything. Just come with us. And he's like, no. So we gave him so much crap about Stacy's mom. You could have been with Stacy's mom and her sister. You could have partied with Stacy's mom, hanging out, being with them, hanging out in LA, and they're going to take care of everything. And you're going to party with Stacy's mom and her sister. What were you thinking? He goes, yeah, in hindsight, he goes, I probably should have made a better decision. But I always laughed about that. He's like, yeah, we always screw up. He just goes, I was just in LA and I'm a newbie. I'm a guy from Minnesota, so I stick out like a sore thumb. And I didn't want to be that guy. And I'm like, oh my God, I would have been that guy and some.
So Tony, what other instruments do you play? Because it says that you do drums, cymbals, tambourines, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's really just percussion stuff.
Oh, okay.
Drum set and hand percussion.
So you have all that next to your bed next to your alarm clock on your.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
I sleep on all my instruments.
Oh, okay. Good.
Wake up and
The saxophone.
Well, now that I'm not married,
No, I'm
that's
kidding.
that you can do it. Yeah.
Right.
So another interesting story is that you were adopted, and you were told that all your life, and then you found your mom.
I did.
Awesome.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Yeah. From as soon as I was able to comprehend and understand what adoption was and all that, my folks let me know. And they're my parents, my adopted parents. They brought me up, and
you knew you didn't look like them because you have a little
100%. Yeah. And even younger, I would, being able to be outside and play all the time, I would get pretty tan.
Yeah.
And it didn't quite fit in with the rest of the bunch, But,
Where were you adopted from?
I was born in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you're from Canada.
Canadian.
I'm from
Canada.
Yeah. So anyhow, adopted at a real young age. I was 10 months old. And then, just growing up in that, the Johnson household. And it was cool,
How many brothers and sisters did you have? Did you have other adopted siblings?
I do have another sibling that was adopted. Tammy is her name, and she's I think a year between you and I, Brett.
Okay.
A year older than me, grade wise. And then there's other 3 natural siblings.
Okay, so
so there's 5 of us
5
total
altogether.
Yeah.
So how was your mom? How did she feel about that? Your birth mom? Did she welcome it, or was she afraid? Or
what happened is, so once I was turned of 18 or legal age, I initiated the contact, and my parents were really great about supporting me and helping me work through. Absolutely, just so much love and support. They sent me to the agency first that they adopted me from, and I had very little information. It was so funny because it's just dating us now, but or me, handwritten tiny little sheet of here's the name and here's 5 words about what we know about his mother and another 2 words about what we know about his dad, and that's all we had to go on. So anyway, so we made contact with the adoption agency, and I said I wish to make contact with the birth parent if there's records available. And I wrote a letter and initiated contact, and they said, well, we located your birth mother.
Wow.
But it turned out that she had already made contact with the adoption agency.
Oh,
wow.
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 To
That's
me searching. Yeah.
that's
Mutual.
awesome.
So it made it really a good story out of that,
awesome.
So at least I knew that she wanted to find
Sure.
me as well. So it made it really, really cool.
The process. So when you first started and you went on this first endeavor, how long did it take you to actually give her a hug?
It was real fast. I'm going to say it was 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a December birthday, and the year I graduated high school, I met her for the first time in person for my graduation from high school.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
That's cool.
and
Oh,
it was
wow.
really great because my parents had brought her in, and just friends, just great, and a big circle.
Wow, that's so cool.
Did your sister do a similar journey, or has she done that, or thought about that, or?
She's started some of it, and I think for whatever reasons she hasn't really gone that far. And I think she hadn't had as much information, even as
Okay.
little as mine was, but she didn't even have that much information to go on to search.
Wow.
So, excuse me.
But how was the being reunited, the reunion? I mean, how did that kind of affect? I mean, I assume that you're still in contact. I mean,
yeah.
has that grown into kind of bringing her into the family fold again?
Not necessarily. We do have a really, nice relationship. We communicate not so much anymore, maybe once a month, and it's typically through social media messaging.
Right,
and stuff,
right.
And that's a nice way for her to be able to keep up with me and my kids and stuff too.
No, she's still in Winnipeg?
She is now.
Okay.
Yeah. When I met her, she was in Toronto.
Okay.
And lived on the eastern provinces, and then at one time was out in Calgary. So she went out west, and then ultimately ended up back in Winnipeg, where
wow.
she is now. So,
Were you both from the same family, or no?
no,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
yeah, and yeah. So she's Korean.
Oh, okay.
So and then with the information that I had, what was given to us was that my birth father was Hawaiian,
Oh, okay.
for whatever that meant at the time. And I thought, hey, that's pretty cool.
Korean
Like,
and Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that was the
You look
the
Hawaiian.
description. No, thanks. Yeah. Anyway, I'll take that.
Yeah, and they're very handsome.
Oh boy. I was warm already. Now I'm getting a little warmer.
Just gonna do a little shade of red here a little bit.
Where was I? Just the description I was going to say was for my birth father was Hawaiian and musician. Those were the only two things that
Wow.
were
Hawaiian
that's-
musician.
So-
And so you've been in a search for your father as well,
yes.
and haven't had any luck.
Well, I have
Oh,
actually,
okay.
yeah. And recently, just in the last 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So it's taking you a little while to kind of figure out and locate them?
Well, yeah, it has. Prior to any of the technology with DNA and all those
Right.
things, it was word of mouth. I would, my birth mother didn't recall very much of the incident. Incident.
the
Whoa.
meeting.
Oh.
Meeting. Yeah, I'm the incident. Yeah. Anyway,
Incidentally.
she didn't recall much, and for whatever reasons, she young,
Yeah.
and but what she remembered was that she had gone out to a nightclub with a friend and saw this Polynesian floor show and was just fascinated by the leader of the group and met him and had a romantic night and
Wow, that's actually kind of cool.
well, yeah, maybe
We've all had those.
well, I'll tell you, why do you think I got into playing music? I'm just teasing, but actually, it's true. That's part of the reason that just confirmed for me that this is right to go and play music and follow that stuff.
Right.
So anyhow, I at the time with that little information I had and a little bit that my mother knew, I was searching archives from newspapers and things like that up in Winnipeg, and
Right.
she knew the nightclub that he performed in and the name of the band. And I'm like, okay, great. So I've got a little bit, and she did know his first name.
Okay.
And knowing what I know now, I'm like, was thinking, oh, well, he probably just gave you some baloney name. Just hey. But ultimately it ended up being actually his name. So
what's your mother's first name?
My mother's first name is Marilee.
Marilee.
Yeah. And it's that side of my heritage is Scottish. So,
wow.
Yeah.
You got a lot of stuff going on there.
A lot of
island stuff going on there.
So
Whether
men
it's,
in skirts.
whether it's Pacific or a little bit farther north.
Yes. Yeah.
What's your father's first name?
His first name is Francis. And
Francois.
no, just Francis.
Probably from France.
No, actually, he's
No, he's Hawaiian.
well, no, not.
He's probably one from Chicago,
from Hawaii, but he's Filipino.
Oh, okay.
But that's just the recent discovery that I had with the DNA search.
So you have bloodlines from Asia and Europe.
Yes.
Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah.
So now, have you met him or talked to him yet, or
with part of that search, I was in the Ancestry DNA, and a lot of stuff popped up. I didn't know what to how to react or how to proceed with some of these things that I was seeing, because a couple of people came up that were saying this could possibly be a second cousin. And that's as high as it went, as far as my genealogy that matched. But somebody contacted me, who was at the top of the list, who said it was a second cousin. However, she connected with me, and just said, I think we're first cousins.
Wow.
And so we started talking more, and she opened up. She's been doing her genealogy for the family, and she gave me access to all the work that she's done, and amazing. The lineage, it's just so cool. And she had just talked about, I think who you're looking for is, she says it's Uncle Boy. We called him. They had funny Islander names. So yeah, Uncle Boy. I know he played music, and so she was going to ask around with the family, and they're hesitant. It's.
So do you think did he know that he had a kid?
No.
Oh, he didn't.
No.
So your birth mom didn't tell him.
No, and really, quite honestly, it was what we called back in the day a one-night stand, and he was on the bus the next morning, or
he was on the road.
Yeah, exactly.
30 days later, she's like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, I wish I knew more, right? But
probably made a phone call and said, "Who's?" And everybody's pointing at, "Nope, it's him." Nope.
So you're not going to get a knock on the door.
You're not going to,
haven't yet.
Haven't yet. Okay.
No.
So, I mean, if you think about it, during that day and age where it was like you were saying, it's like phone calls and letters. I mean, so
we didn't communicate like that.
Yeah. So trying to track a person down, and the person looked or read the letter and went, and then they don't get back to you. It could be hard to find that person.
Well, like he said, he left on the bus.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole different type of meeting, though.
Yeah.
It's a whole different type of thing, because when you have if you're a guy and you have no idea, you have no clue, and all of a sudden, knock,
right?
Hi, Dad. I'm your oopsie baby.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
that was a happy birthday, baby.
And then, but yeah, also in your father's footsteps, it's like, oh shit, does this person want something from me? Or do they hate me? Is Mary Lee like pissed, or is she after something from me? All of that.
All of that stuff. Yeah. So through this process of the Ancestry DNA stuff, I kind of had to go through some of that stuff myself and understand maybe what this person, my birth father, would be feeling if I tried to make contact.